Christopher Nolan directing a World War II epic is something I knew I had to see from the moment it was announced. Dunkirk is a true story following the Belgium, the British, the French as they are surrounded by German soldiers on the beaches of Dunkirk in World War II, and the evacuation of them by the civilians across the sea. To jump right into it, Dunkirk is a very interesting movie. I'm going to say right off the bat, it's also a very amazing movie, but I want to describe why it's interesting first. It's interesting because although it has stellar acting, the actors don't really matter. Tom Hardy's in this, but you don't really know it's Tom Hardy unless you knew it beforehand until the very end. He plays a pilot in this and always has his face covered and doesn't take it off to the end, yet it's a phenomenal performance. Besides him, there's not really any big names in this, and it doesn't try and make itself off of the names it holds. It makes itself off of the amazing storytelling, the amazing acting despite the very few words that are actually spoken, the cinematography, the stakes, the drama, and the amazing directing from Christopher Nolan, frankly. And for a war movie, it's less of a war movie than any others. It's not like Saving Private Ryan or Black Hawk Down or Platoon or any other war movie you can think of. There's not a lot of violence, there's not a lot of gore. Besides the very beginning, and I'm not going to spoil anything about the beginning, there's never really any gunfights either. Because at its core, this is an evacuation movie, and this is a movie about people coming together. As I've said, probably 300 words or less in this entire movie are ever spoken, but that doesn't hinder it whatsoever. This is not the type of movie that you chat over. This is not the type of movie you watch any time of the day or any time you'd like. It really takes the right mind frame to sit down and watch this movie because unlike a lot of things that I watch, this isn't just a movie. It's a film. It's a real proper film. And when you sit down, you have to respect it as such. Because of that, though, this isn't exactly everybody's cup of tea. I'll admit that right now. Although I watched it, I don't think I'm going to watch it again. I loved it, and it is my type of movie, but it's not something you rewatch. And it's not something that, unless you're a film buff or a drama fan or a war movie fan or any other small little niches that fall into this movie, you're probably not going to like it. But for those little niches that a lot of people love, especially film buffs, it's phenomenal. I'm going to give Dunkirk a 9.1 out of 10. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, check out my other reviews.